Let me ask you a strange question. Why does it take you an entire Saturday to clean your apartment, but if your crush texts you that they are coming over in 20 minutes, you can clean the entire place in 19? The exact task is the same. The mess is the same. The only thing that changed was the timeline. This phenomenon is not magic. It is a law of economics called Parkinson's Law. It states, work expands to fill the time available for its completion. This was discovered by Cyril Northcote Parkinson in 1955. He noticed that as the British civil service grew, they didn't get more work done. They just created more work for each other to fill the 8-hour day. Here is the trap you are falling into. If you give yourself 30 days to write a report that actually takes 5 hours, you will not finish it in 5 hours and have 29 days off. No. You will spend the first 25 days stressing about it. You will spend 4 days researching things you don't need. And you will write it in a panic on the last day. You just turned a 5-hour task into a 30-day burden. The space between start and deadline is like a gas container. The work is the gas. It will swell to fill every corner of the container. If the container is huge, the gas becomes thin and weak. If the container is small, the gas becomes compressed and powerful. We think that more time equals more quality. This is a lie. More time usually equals more complexity. It equals more doubt. It equals more procrastination. When you have too much time, your brain invents problems that don't exist. You obsess over the font choice instead of the content. You reread the email 50 times before sending. Pressure forces simplicity. When you have 20 minutes to clean, you don't organize your bookshelf by color. You just throw the trash away. You focus on the essentials. So how do we weaponize this? You have to stop being generous with yourself. You need to become stingy with deadlines. Step 1. Estimate how long a task should take. I think this will take me 4 hours. Step 2. Cut it in half. I will do it in 2 hours. Step 3. Set a timer. This is called an artificial constraint. When you look at that timer counting down, your brain enters a state of hyper-focus. It deletes the distractions. It stops overthinking. It enters survival mode. Steve Jobs was famous for this. He would give his engineers impossible deadlines. They would panic. They would scream. But then, they would deliver. And the work was better because they didn't have time to second-guess their intuition. Stop treating deadlines like suggestions. Treat them like laws. If you have a project due on Friday, tell yourself it is due on Tuesday. Finish it. Then spend the rest of the week relaxing, knowing you beat the system. Compress the timeline. Compress the work. Explode the productivity.